Bugaboos! Hello! Hi, everyone! How is everyone? Hi, Fred. Hi, Baldy. Hi, Karai. Hi, Somatic. Gotta say hi to everyone. Sorry for the long wait, everyone. It's been... Oh, and Psycho! Hi! It's been very chaotic the past, few minutes of me trying to get this. For some reason... I know. Oh, hi, Sianna. Hi. I'm concerned because you guys gave me some really good legitimate questions where oh gosh. I hope I can help. I wanted to try and make my parlor look more officey. I did not have time. Did not happen. I don't know why officey, but I felt like officey felt appropriate. Showers are very nice and relaxing. Yes. Always. Oh, if ever gotta. Okay, Baldy, let me. I can help. Okay, so I decided to do this thing called Itzi's Advice. If anyone has better names, I am open to changing the name. So I wanted to change the names to make them I've had a lot of, I feel like I want to help you bugaboos. You guys give me a lot, so I wanted to be there for you. And I was like, what if I try and give you advice? That is my brilliant ideas. I need a little light bulb above my head. Get creator on that. Who is Zomatic? Don't know. Psycho? I do. I'm excellent at going up water spouts. Legitimately excellent at it. Persistence is key. Ooh, matchmaking. I've never thought about matchmaking. I should try that. I would be amazing at it. You know why? Because I'm amazing at pretty much anything. And I'm so humble about it. So it works every time. But yeah, today's probably just gonna be just a chill. We'll chat. It's pretty much just chatting. It's just chatting. But I didn't want to say just chatting. So I decided to make a bigger deal out of it. That's pretty much what it all comes down to. Is I was like, I don't want to just be just chat. No. We gotta make it more than that. Oh my gosh. Will spider speak? That's a whole lesson in and of itself. Oh, thank you. Hi, Grim. Hello. Thank you for the compliment, Sianna. I'm slowly adding things. I did the Christmas lights the other day, and now I have a Christmas wreath over here. But I feel like I need more. Even my Christmas wreath, I'm like, I feel like I might move it. I don't know. It works there though, because I want everyone to see it. It's so pretty. Gotta get all the Christmas decorations. Gotta. Why not? We can have lights up. Why wouldn't we? Your boy's beautiful smile. Karai, what do you mean what happened to it? I took that down as fast as I could. I was counting down until I could take that away. But Romeo, I think Romeo's smile is just beautiful. Don't you? I think Romeo's smile is double any other smile. Romeo's smile is so beautiful that I must always keep it up. It's too beautiful to take down. Nice. I'm glad you like the wreath, Fred. I'm glad. Yay. Yay. That's all I hope is I just want everyone to feel more Christmassy. I want everyone to be in happy holidays because the holidays can be stressful. So I feel like you got to take what you can out of it. Like Christmas lights and wreaths, making it festive. Yeah. What? Zomatic? Romeo's not sus. What? How is Romeo's face little sus right there? It's so cute. It's adorable. He's adorable. A nice pic of, I know. No, so Fred, Sianna is, we're all thinking of trying to get some wonderful art of all the YOKAST members to have up. And like, or profiles of everyone. Everyone except Caecus. Look, if Caecus had chosen a photo without that horrifying smile, I probably would have kept him up too, because it would have been very sweet. But, I didn't want to have more nightmares. No, he is not evil scientist. Romeo is a very sweet boy. He's so sweet. He's not evil at all. No. Somatic, we're not going through this again. I refuse to go through this again. No, we're not doing this again. We just went through this. Just ended. Well, I didn't have the foresight to, Oh, welcome, James Bean. Welcome. The screeches. Unfortunately, bugaboos seem to be determined to make me screech as much as possible. It'll never end. It'll never end. I will screech unless they stop. I figure if I screech loud enough and annoying enough, they'll be forced to stop for their eardrums. Haha. It'll work. No more kindness overloads. No. I refuse. No more. No more. Yes. You don't even know what the flu is and you're saying hashtag flu. You don't even know what it is. But I'll tell you what it is. Okay, so obviously I had to move my stream already. And because I had to already move my stream, I actually rushed home like just a couple minutes before the stream started and was like just able to like get this stream going. So I didn't have any prep time for anything, unfortunately. Oh my gosh! No more cutesy! Sianna, they do want me to be more evil. They're trying. Sianna, you're the only reason I am not yet. You are the only reason I am not more evil yet. If it wasn't for you, they would be getting my full wrath. You're lucky I have Sianna to keep me balanced. You're lucky. Now on to the flu. Evil princess. But I feel like I was saying something. Yeah, so I didn't have time. No, Sianna! Don't join them. I didn't have time to set up so you guys could see the questions that you all gave me. I didn't have time to set that up. So I will have to just read them out to you all. And hope that you don't get sick of my face. Make someone evil. Fred, I'm special. I'm special and I am unhealthy. I'm a princess. I was not raised normally. I'm a spider princess. I was not raised normally. You've never seen that face before? Well, at the rate you bugaboos are going, that's just gonna be my permanent face. Everyone at YOKAST is monsters. We all are very nice. Do not get me wrong. We're all very nice, but you know, monsters have another side to them sometimes. They do, and it's sometimes can be hard work. Yeah. You being nice to me. Who's really normal here? It's true. Well, then that brings the whole question of like, what is normal? That's just so much to get into. We are not doing a philosophical chat today, are we? Are we? Because we can. I'm not good at philosophy, but we can. Here's how you always win a philosophical argument. Just keep asking why. you'll always win. You want to see the evil YOKAST sides? What? Why would you want to? It's scary. We're scary. We're scary. We can be so scary, though. It's unique. Caecus, I would love to give you advice. You should stop taking off your shirt. Advice done. Advice done. Oh my gosh, and Romeo, everyone's here. Everyone say hi to almost everyone. No Amity, but almost everyone. How do you become less amazing than you already are? You know, Caecus, I think you got that backwards. I think you gotta work on being more amazing because you're already at such a low bar. Okay, I need to stop being mean. No. After I was just saying that I should be nice. Yo, casting call. Actually, I could, no, but I'm going to try and give as many serious answers as I can tonight, which probably isn't a lot, but I will try to give serious advice. So, Caecus, let me actually give you some advice. You know, don't get me wrong, we all want to work on being more amazing, but I think it's about learning to accept that everyone is amazing in their own way. So you should never work on being more amazing. You should just be yourself, and everyone will find you amazing for that. Ta-da! Good advice. Fred, I'm already on there. Caecus, I was being nice to you, and this is how. Yeah, it was. Hypothetically, my friend has a freeloading spider living in their house. You know what you should do to them? You should be grateful you have a spider. Do you have any flies in that house? No. You should be happy. Should be happy you have a spider who's willing to do that. That's my advice. And it's solid advice, too. No advice can beat that. Eat smaller spiders. No one has any bug issues in this house. You know? And I feel like that doesn't go appreciated. Just get a bigger one? What? Psycho? Are you trying to get me replaced? What the heck? They have a great spider loving with them. There you go. Loving with them? Whoa. There's only one I love. That's Sianna. Whoa, Caecus, calm down. One big bug issue. I am not a bug. You better not be talking about me, James. How is this turned from me wanting to help you, to you all turning on me? Okay, wait. I do have, okay, all of my, I assume that says files, but I read flies. I don't know. I used for experiments have gone missing. How should I get them back? Oh, the flies. Oh, no. Label them. Please label them for future use. I think if you have anything labeled, you're good. Thank you, Grim. Thank you. I need that. I needed that. I feel like this has gone against me. Cause I don't know where this has gone. This has gone from me wanting to be a wholesome stream to me just getting made fun of. But on that note, people, you Bugaboos actually gave me actual questions that I want to actually try and answer as best as I can. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I said like ask me questions, I wasn't sure what kind of questions I would get. But some of these I'm like, I can try and answer. I hope I can answer these. I hope I can make through with my promise and be there for you, Bugaboos. I don't want compliments. Okay, well, to balance, somatic. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want from bugaboos. Okay, I want love, but I feel but I don't know how to handle you guys being nice to me. So I think it's more of a me issue than a you issue, to be honest. Oh, hi, Jay. Hi. Honestly, this is more of a chatting stream than anything else, but I felt like I needed a premise for a chatting stream. So questions. And eventually I do want to make this into like an actual segment, but again, I am not prepared for that apparently. What's it like having 4 arms? Oh, it's really interesting. It makes a lot of tasks easier because like I can multitask easier, but the arms also sometimes get in the way. Like when I'm gaming, it can be kind of annoying because 2 arms are kind of always uncomfortable because they just have to sit behind and but like I have to get closer to the computer. So they kind of get in the way then. But other than that, they're great. Like if I'm baking, it's great. If I ever do baking streams with you bugaboos, I would only use 2 hands though, because I want to show you how to bake. So I wouldn't use all 4 hands. Maybe sometimes I would, but I would want to only use 2 hands so you could learn how to do it. So we'll see. Maybe I wouldn't be able to resist the temptation of using all 4. Okay, but actual questions. Fred asked me a question. Let's answer Fred's question. Let's do that. How about Fred on Twitter? I should do the full like at Fred Rye, Fred Rye, at Fred Nine. do the whole thing so you guys can all know each other better. How about right. Fred asks, how about general motivation advice? Like, what are good ways to get yourself motivated to get some work done for the day? Even a fire elemental like me has trouble keeping the torch of motivation lit consistently. 4 shoulders as a result of the... Well, no, because they are completely separate. Like, if you've ever seen a spider's body, they're not fully attached. So the shoulders, you can't really see. I'm trying to churn, but you can't really see. They are not the same because they are different limbs. They're different. They're not the same. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that song, but right, so motivation. I mean, to be honest, motivation's a tough one because it's all mental, you know? It's all about pushing yourself. I think what I find easiest with motivation is like, I don't know about you bugaboos, but I get overwhelmed really easily. You know, when I have a day like with full tasks and everything, actually, Somatic, that's a really good point. It makes it really hard to find motivation for anything because you just don't want to get up. But I think like the most important thing, and this has really helped me. Some people suggest like making like to-do lists, and you know, for some people that's really actually quite useful. So, you know, if for some, I would suggest a to-do list. That can really help you, even if it's just really simple things. Like, get up, brush your teeth, shower, like, and then, like, but what works really well for me is similar to doing a to-do list, but it's really just taking one thing at a time. Like, instead of getting overwhelmed with a full day's activities, I'll be like, okay, I just need to get up, and I just need to brush my teeth. That's it. And like, then you just keep, you gaslight yourself. It works. It's, oh, bye, Psycho. Everyone say bye to Psycho. Everyone say bye. Time to stream is really hard. It really, really is. I get that, actually. I definitely feel like without my Genmates, I would do it less, to be honest. Like, it does make it easier when you have other people working with you. It's not like I collab with a YOKAST a lot. I mean, I do every now and then. But, like, when we get together and make that stream schedule, I find it a lot easier with a schedule. Like, schedules, I think, are so important. So I think getting into a routine and getting a schedule for yourself is the best advice I could ever give. Because, like, as hard as it is, I know it's so hard because I know it is. But it's just getting over that first mental hurdle of a step. Once you get over the first step, it gets easier the rest of the steps. It's like walking. You know, once you learn the first step, it gets easier. So I think that that's what's important. I also, this doesn't work for everyone, and I cannot stress that my advice doesn't work for everyone. Yeah, if you make a plan, because I find like what really ends my motivation is when because I'll start the day going, I'm going to do so many things, but then I won't actually do them. And then I'll feel even worse. Like, I'll feel even worse for not doing any of it. So that's why I'm like, if you schedule it and you like really make sure you're like, no procrastinating. You can't allow yourself to procrastinate, and no giving excuses to yourself, because it's also so easy to do that. But like, if you schedule it out and give yourself time too, you know, you don't have to give yourself a jam-packed schedule. Like, give yourself an hour to do the dishes or something. And then you feel better because you're like, oh, now I have a little extra time. And once the ball gets rolling, it gets easier. Fred, don't worry. I make excuses for myself all the time. But it is hard because you do have to like legitimately be like, okay, I gotta push myself. And you just gotta, you gotta be, as horrible as this sounds, sometimes you gotta be mean to yourself, because it's easy to give yourself a reason because you know you're busy or you're tired, and then you take that as a reason. But if you don't do that, it does help. So that is my suggestion for motivation, is make a schedule and take it one step at a time. And when you're making your schedule, don't make it a huge thing. Just make it little things, you know? It doesn't have to be big steps. Be proud of the little steps you make. Yes, the second person. Oh, it's like the little monkey in your head. Get rid of the monkey. The procrastination monkey doesn't like you. Even doing the dishes is hard. I typically have to push myself. Jay, I mean, everyone is different. What is healthy and what is normal? Like, you should never compare yourself to that, because it isn't always going to, like, what might be healthy for you is not always healthy for another one. But, like, then maybe don't do the dishes. Like, try and find other tasks too, because I feel like a lot of people push themselves to do what they think they should do when they don't appreciate what they can do. You know, if that makes sense? Like, everyone can do different things. Because if you, like, for some people, dishes are the hardest chore. And I totally get that. They suck. Doing dishes sucks. So I think it's about finding a good chore for you too. Yeah, like you can dish out something else. Yeah, so I think it's like, okay, maybe I can't do dishes. Maybe I can sweep the floors, or maybe I can just dust, or like maybe a different chore. Because I think it's about finding... Oh, hi, Shard. Hello. If you're friends with the procrastination monkey, that's awesome. That is truly awesome. I feel like that's a tough friendship to get. I don't know. That's it. Motivation is always going to be hard. To be honest, like, no matter what, it's always a tricky one. Because it's something that ultimately comes down to you have to push yourself to do it. And pushing yourself isn't easy. And that's okay. Like, you should never feel bad about that either. So it's just about making sure that not being hard on yourself when you don't reach it, but being proud of yourself for the little steps you take. Because if you don't, then the motivation just goes right down. It is a tough flame. This one got really, like, much deeper than I thought it would. I was like, motivation, easy, just do it. But I also want to genuinely help you guys. I don't think I have, like, a lot of good. I know, I think my YouTube lied. I said I have a lot of knowledge. That might be a lie. So I'm just saying what I hope. I just hope I can be there for you, bugaboos. That's all I really want. For dishes to pile up to do it. Yeah. And push me to clean my dishes as soon as yeah, a lot of people do that. I think roommates, it definitely gets tough with like dishes too. Because I definitely feel like with roommates, dishes is one of the biggest arguments. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's because everyone does it in their own time. You know, I have a lot of siblings, but one time me and my sister were together and we were traveling together, and she and I were on different schedules. So she would always be upset because I would, hi White Bear, hi. Yeah, I would always be trying to do the dishes on my time and she would be doing them on her time. And because we were on different schedules, it just didn't really cross over and we were always angry at each other for that. But we worked it out. I hope you're well, mi amiga bonita. I am. How are you, White Bear? I hope you're also well. I should have practiced my Spanish before my stream so I could ask how you were in Spanish. I will work on that. I promise. I promise. I'll motivate myself to do it. Speaking of. I mean, I think it's true. Motivation is a very relatable topic because I think we all want ourselves to be more motivated because we see people in like other like on social media. Social media is hard. And I think we see people and we're like, why aren't we doing that? But it's just also important not to compare yourself to people. You know, everyone takes their own steps. Way out of your comfort zone, but I somehow found the motivation to get it started and slowly progressing. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy that Zomatic. It's not easy. It's not an easy process to start sometimes. Like, it's a wild one. It's a wild process. because like, it's more work than you realize. Like, I feel like you're like, I'm gonna be a VTuber. And then it's just like, oh, there is so much more work than I thought. But you know what? As, like, and I'm sure you feel the same way, Zomatic. It's always worth, like, streaming with you guys is often the highlight of my day. Like, I cannot thank you enough for that, bugaboos. And that always I'm scared of others seeing view me. Oh. No, anxiety doesn't help. Anxiety is bad. Yeah, I get that, Shard. Like, before my debut, I was terrified. I was actually, like, so terrified because I was just like, what if they don't like me? It's a real fear. It's like, what if they don't like me? What if they don't find me entertaining or whatever? It doesn't matter. But, you know, the right people will always like you. Like, you guys, I hope, all like me. So that means you're all the right people. James, that's okay. What? You're part of this now, James. You're part of it. You're part of the love of Itsi. Welcome. Oh, Jay, thank you. Jay, it's bad. You flatter me. There's always road bumps. So many road bumps. Yeah, social anxiety. Very, very fun. Streaming is a good way to help social anxiety too, because like you're all here with me, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. Because I feel like with social anxiety, and this is for me, not for everyone. It comes like when I see a lot of people, I get stressed because like I'm being confronted, and like I know all of you are here, but I'm able to take you all in individually easier. Like I feel like I know all of you individually instead of like as a group, which makes it easier, believe it or not. Segue. It's true, because we're talking about VTuber. I don't know if Yohimi, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, by the way. They answered my tweet too. I don't know if they're here or not, but if they are, because they said on Twitter, being a VTuber. I've thought about it for a while, but not sure how. Yes. Since we're talking about being a VTuber, I feel like this segues into it quite well. Ha-ha. Yeah, if for being a VTuber, Twitter is amazing. There's a lot of support on Twitter. And then you just gotta come up with a design that you really love and contact someone and save up money. Not gonna lie, save up money. And then with just buying something from Sheets. Yeah, even then I somehow sound polite and like I'm not nervous in the slide. And here's the thing that's weird about it, Fred, because I get that because, and this is what I think. Best tip of VTubing. It truly is. Like, truly. Take your time with it too. There's never a rush. Don't put a stress on yourself of like, I have to do it now. And then like spending all of your money. That makes it so much worse. For a good setup and everything, it's worth taking your time and doing it right. That would be truly a suggestion I have. And also, you just gotta do it too. As the great Calliope Mori says. Stop tweeting, start what does she say again? Stop tweeting, start streaming, start creating. It is good advice. Always. I mean, so it's like, yes. So it takes patience. It takes commitment, and yeah, it's you just gotta go for it. That is something you truly just gotta go for, I feel like. Save the money. It helps. Thankfully, we had YOKAST help us, which was great. Truly. I'm so lucky to be here with all of you today. And I cannot, like, it is a bit of luck. I'm not gonna lie. It is. Like, it's without YOKAST, I don't know where I'd be. So, I'm one of the lucky VTubers. I will say that. So so maybe I'm not relatable. And I thought I was so relatable. Maybe not. Oh no. Wait, I hope Sianna's still in chat, because if Sianna's still in chat, I just got to her question. I hope Sianna, you're still there. I don't think Sianna's here anymore. It would be really funny if I told her all the secrets of gaming, but she wasn't here. I mean, I don't know why she asked me this question. Okay, I'm gonna read it out. Sianna Fangari, the lovely Sianna Fangari, might I add. If anyone doesn't know her, you should. You should know her before you know me. That's all I have to say about Sianna. She's awesome. I love her. Sianna Fangari asked, how do I get better at video games? Everyone says I'm bad, including me. Sianna, wrong person to ask. Wrong person. I have a death counter thanks to my bugaboos. I don't think I'm the right person to ask about being better at games. It's true. Technically, her debut was right after mine, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Oh, gosh. I'm already forgetting debut. Oh, no. No, you're lovely. No, she's lovely. I'll go on this argument. If you try and say Sianna isn't lovely, Zimatic, I'm gonna be bunking. I'm bunking. You better not be saying that about Sianna. I can handle this compliment because I'm passing it on to someone else. That's how you handle compliments right there. Ah. Yeah. So games. Start when you're young. You know, like 3-year-olds on like PCs, that's what you need to be. You need to start when you're 3 years old. As soon as you get motor functions, basic motor functions, if your hands can grasp things, that's when you need to be starting gaming. Or else you'll never be good. And you know, Bugaboos, if you didn't start when you were 3, I'm sorry, you're also bad at gaming. I don't know why I've decided this. But that's the situation. That's not too far. What? Oh my gosh, Zematic. That's insane. I mean, you must be so good at games. If not, I'm sorry. You can order you guys in the order of your debuts. Oh, that's actually really cute, Fred. That's really cute. Yeah, when we were deciding debut order, for a while we almost decided to go in like scary order of like Sianna, Caecus, Amity, Romeo, Itsi, because we're like scary. But then scheduling and like what we thought would work best for like the debuts just turned into what we had, which is Amity, Caecus, Itsi, Sianna, Romeo. I found out about after we did our first collab. Really? Oh, wow! Like the first collab with when we did our game show shard. Is that when? You started gaming when you were 6, Fred? Oh my gosh, since you were 5 shard? Oh my gosh. I wish. That is very impressive. Like truly impressive. My like I did like a little bit of Mario Kart like on the Nintendos when I was younger, but beyond that I didn't play many video games, to be honest. I really only got into video games like a couple years ago. Which explains why I'm at where I'm at. I'm just saying. I feel like I'm not even bad for only starting a few years ago. It was a platformer app called Chop Chop. I'm sorry. The game named Chop Chop Caveman. I've never heard of this game. It sounds amazing. I'm kind of disappointed it's a platformer game because I just imagine a bunch of cavemen going around screaming chop chop, and that is so funny. That is so funny. That would be, oh my gosh. That is the best idea for a game. I don't know. I think it would get old fast, but just hearing cavemen yell chop chop would be so funny. A great Game Boy? Oh my gosh! Game Boys! I remember me and my friend stealing a Game Boy from her uncle. And we thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like, it was so much fun. Like, Donkey Kong. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Was Scunny? What is Scunny? Kirby Dreamland. Not Kirby! Very first. Oh, that would be so much fun, Fred. You know, I think, like, games get a bad rep. You know, I feel like, you know, it's all like, oh, it's so violent. But I'm like, you know what? Games, I don't know. They're ridiculous. Oh, Game Boy was truly a time. I feel like Game Boy and Nokia, everyone makes memes about Nokia phones. But I feel like no one's acknowledging the fact that Game Boys are right up there. Like, those things were indestructible. I think I chucked one of those across the room, and it was fine. Those things were strong. Was it N64? Oh, this is when I get bunked from you guys. I didn't really have a console. I think the first time I ever used a console, oh gosh, I'm so scared to admit this, was like when I played Nintendo after the Switch came out. I don't think I ever used a console before that. Game Boy survived the bombing and is displayed playing Tetris in a... Wait, is that true, James? Because what's crazy is I don't disbelieve that. I 100% believe that that is true. 100% believe that is true. Yes, Grim! You are... When you're a child, you don't understand. Things break. But you know what? When I was a child, at least, it didn't break. It didn't. When I checked that Game Boy, it stayed. It was fine. My friend's uncle was not pleased, but it was fine. It played. It still played. I bet if we went to her childhood home and dug through it, we would be able to find that Game Boy. Maybe. And you know what? I bet it would still work. I bet it would. Not the Nokia, that's cheating. Nokia is truly, oh gosh, I love the Nokia memes. Like, they make me, I don't know, they're great. A family PC. Oh wait, are we counting PCs? Then I still think my first time was on the Switch. Oh wait, Wii! I forgot about Wii's. My friend had a Wii when I was growing up. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Wii. Like Wii Sports. Never mind. Mine was definitely the Wii remote. Definitely the Wii remote. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Wii Sports. I forgot about Wii Sports. Like, I didn't because I've been watching a lot of videos about Wii Sports lately. But like, in this moment, I forgot about Wii Sports. Oh my gosh, I loved Wii. I loved Wii Sports. I thought it was the funnest thing ever. Wii Tennis? Come on. Wii Tennis is great. I stand by that. I mean, I haven't played it in a long time, but it was like my favorite thing in the world. I rocked out Wii Tennis. I've never played real tennis, though. I wonder if I would also be cracked at that. Something on the Wii. It's true. Wii was huge. Wii was so big, James. Like, there's one in basically every... Is there really? Oh my gosh. I love the idea of Wii's being in retirement homes. And I think I love that because, like, every older person I know doesn't understand phones. So the idea of them playing Wii makes me genuinely so happy. I'm genuinely so happy. Oh my gosh. Wait, was Skylanders on Wii? Gosh, Wii was amazing. I want a Wii console. Oh my gosh. Wii was so big. Oh my gosh. Wii is like this weird memory where I often forget, but it was a huge part of my childhood. But I often forget it exists. But now, oh my gosh, I feel like I need to go and find a Wii console and play Wii. I really want to do that now. Genuinely. Somatic! No, don't feel old. Don't feel old. I usually feel old, and I'm not. So you know, age is... Oh my gosh, I can't say that. I take it back. I can't say what I was gonna say. No. It can't be. It can't be said. Oh my gosh. All on Wii. Wow. Wii is far more powerful than I remember. Like, far more powerful. I remember it like big. I feel like it. I don't know. We's weird. We's weird. We is weird. But yes, for Sianna, all I have to say to Sianna for gaming is, it's too late for us, my darling. It's far too late. I think we just have to admit defeat. A Sega Genesis? Oh my gosh, a Sega Genesis. One of my brothers has a Sega Genesis. It's so funny. Skylanders, Bowser, and Donkey Kong. Oh my gosh. These games. What the heck? Yeah. I don't know. I do think I wish Sianna and I could be better at games. I feel like that would be better. I feel like that would be better for us. And here we are. We're still trying. Sianna and I have the opportunity where if we play like Dark Descent or something, just get cracked at it. Become the best gamers. Just sit in front of our PCs for not 24 hours, because then we would never get sleep. So what's the 16 hours a day and just play Dark Descent. Is Dark Descent the right game? Am I thinking of the right game? I am, right? Dark Descent is the one that's known to be really hard, right? And Swap Forces has the one spider. Oh! You know, there's more spider bosses than I thought. Dark Deception? No, not Dark Deception. I'm playing Dark Deception. While it's hard, I don't think it would make us one into the best gamers. We need games that'll make us into the best gamers. That's what we need. That's what we need, and we'll only ever play those. A Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Descent into Men. Amnesia the Dark Descent. I just finished that, actually, James. I just finished that one. I just did. It was so... Oh my gosh. Elden Ring. Okay, Elden Ring would work, actually. Let's say Elden Ring. Wait, what's the game I'm thinking of, then? What is it? Where's, like, the... Oh my gosh. I feel... Oh my gosh. Maybe... I can't think of what it would be. I can't. But I know that there is a game. I'm gonna be super vague here. There is a game. Dark Souls. Maybe a Dark Souls. That sounds right. Yes. Fred, you're right. You're right. It's Dark Souls. I want to say. Maybe. That sounds right. That sounds right. Maybe Dark Souls. Just a game that's... You know, maybe... You know what? Yes. Yes, Dark Souls. Dark Souls. I want to say Dark Souls. I feel like it... I don't know why. I always think Dark Descent. Do I? No, because I think Amnesia Dark Descent. What do I think? Do I think? Am I? Is my head empty? Oh no. So many games with the name Dark in it. All I remember is Dark, and that doesn't narrow it down. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I think I've lost my mind. My mind is gone. Who has the brain cell? Give it back. Rude. Don't hoard it like that. No one should hold on to things like that. No one. That's so rude. Oh my gosh. There's the parody one on the rain. Like, wait, is there? I'm learning so much from you, bugaboos. What's the brain cell? I don't know, Shard. I don't have it. I don't have it. That's all I know. I don't have it, so I can't tell you. Whoever has the brain cell, tell Shard what a brain cell is. I don't know where it's gone. I've lost it and I've never gotten it back. And I don't know who I gave it to you. A brain cell where? I don't know. Maybe Romeo has brains. Romeo! Romeo! Oh my gosh. Everyone, we need to bug Romeo for a brain. That's what we need to do. We're like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. How does his song go? How to, oh no, he wants a heart. No, we're the Scarecrow. I don't even remember Wizard of Oz, right? Okay, but yeah, how does the Scarecrow song is like, if only I had a brain. Ba-da-da. It kind of sounds like a Christmas carol, actually. Now that I'm singing it. I might be singing it wrong, but I think it kind of sounds like a Christmas carol. Yes, Scarecrow. I'm sorry. It wasn't my most brilliant moment. I will admit to that. Romeo has multiple brains? I mean, no, he has multiple bodies. Does he? Well, he probably has brains too. Don't know where they are though. Maybe he can find them though. I wonder if he can make brains. How would you make a brain? Is that possible? I feel like that's the plot to like a sci-fi movie. No, sci-fi movies, they usually take your brain and put it into a computer. They never use a computer to make a brain. Unless, oh my gosh, is that a movie? I need to know. If not, I call dibs. We're making this. We're becoming sci-fi movie directors, and we're making a movie about a computer that has to make a brain. And the brain starts to beat the computer. Wow. The man with two brains? Is that Romeo? I don't think he has two brains, though. But that would be a brilliant movie title. I call it, James. I call it. A computer is a brain in a sense. It's true. But I mean like a fleshy. Could you make a fleshy brain? Is that possible? Can you make a fleshy brain? Flesh? Dr. Two Brain from Word Girl? Is there already a Dr. Two Brain? What? That's upsetting. How dare. They're taking our ideas already? Come on. We just came up with these. Just put an AI in it, in the brain or in the computer? Because that would, AI is just a computer brain. But I want a fleshy brain. I want to make a fleshy brain. Man with two brains is a common. Is it really? I feel like I gotta Google this. With two brains. Oh my gosh! I love Steve Martin. I didn't know who that was until I saw his picture. It sounds like it would be like a Jekyll and Hyde type of movie. Hi, Shade. Hi. Accidentally hits Gold Digger with his car. He takes it upon himself to say, oh my gosh. Oh, this is hilarious. So it is kind of a Dr. Hyde and Mr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? What? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Yeah, that sounds right. No, you didn't miss the entire stream. Not at all. It's just a chatting stream. We're not gaming today. So you are in time. You're in time. You didn't miss the whole stream. You just missed like half of it probably. Or a portion of it. A good portion of it. But you didn't miss the entire thing. So that's the good news. Yeah. So many great characters. Yeah. No, wait, are you talking about Steve Martin? Because Steve Martin, I do genuinely quite like Steve Martin. But I never remember, like, who he is. Until I see his face and I'm like, oh, I know who that is. I know who Steve Martin is. I totally do. He's so many things. He's Steve Martin. But I just don't know people's names. I don't know names. Romeo and Sianna make fun of this a lot, but I'm really bad with names. Whenever we watch our reality TV shows. Oh, you're talking about Tom Kenny. Oh, he's at least... I missed the first part of your sentence. My bad. Oh, you're talking about Two Brain from Word Girl. Oh. I'm catching up, Fred. I'm catching up. I got there eventually. Tom Kenny is a gem as well. He is also an amazing man. Oh, there's so many good actors out there. Like, they're awesome. Love them. Love them. I feel like I was saying something. Was it important? Oh my gosh! What was I talking about? Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. Oh no. You know who else is a cute actor? Me. I mean, Jay, I like the twist. Well done. I love the twist. I'm not an actor, but I'm cute. I'm gonna steal that line from you. That's hilarious. I love that. We were gonna make a movie about. Oh yeah, computer brains. We're gonna make that. Someone get on that. I know I said we. I feel like I can be an executive producer. I can be an executive producer. They don't do anything, but they have their name in the cast. What do executive producers do? I don't know. I don't know enough. Be an actor if I wanted to. That's right. But you don't want to because you're being a streamer. That's better. Why should we start? Okay. But Somatic, you bring up a good point. If we got we in on this, oh boy, it's gonna be a good time. What if the AI we're trying to transfer into a fleshy brain is a we AI? I don't know if this is the most brilliant movie plot or the stupidest, but it's gonna be something. And dictate in majority. That sounds perfect for me. I'm the executive producer. Yeah. That sounds perfect. I can dictate things. I can dictate. I can dictate so well. Look, wait, isn't dictating when you're like writing when you are writing the words? What's happening in chat anymore? Shard, no one does. But we will make a movie about an AI being put into a fleshy brain, and it is gonna be the greatest thing ever. Maybe both. It's true. It will be both the greatest and worst movie in the world. Which, you know, there's a surprising amount of those. A surprising amount. Oh my gosh. Okay. And speaking of movies that you don't know, we're making a movie, Sianna. We're making a movie. We are making the greatest sci-fi movie. The hit new sci-fi film. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta figure out what WEEK stands for. Wet. Wet Internet Intelligence. That actually works so well because it's a wet brain. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. Oh my gosh. James, I'm not gonna lie, I think I only thought of wet because I read wetware. If you must know, Sianna. Sorry, I got distracted. We're making a movie about... Yeah, we were doing advice. This is my advice on how to make a great sci-fi movie. I still say we're on topic. Yay! See? My advice has worked. My advice of motivation has motivated Jay. You're welcome, Jay. Go do your face stuff. Wet. Wireless internet. Somatic, don't come in here with an actually good name. How dare you? Was my advice for a name not good enough? I really feel like I need to bring the fact that I am doing advice back into this. Wired into it. Does no one like wet? Does no one like wet? Why can't the W be wet? Because it's a wet brain. Wet in Indiana. Oh my gosh. Wet in Indiana, Weird Itsy Igloo. Well, Weird Itsy Igloo, no one would understand. But if we were deciding to go for a more artsy feel, like an artsy independent sci-fi film, Weird Itsy Igloo might work. Wet, interesting iguanas. Yes, keeping it with the wet. I am happy. I'm happy. The wet part sounds like a joke for one of the main protagonists. What do you mean? It's no joke. It's serious matters. Wet internet intelligence. It really rolls off the tongue well. I think what we're learning here is that I'm really bad at naming things. Wet. Yes, Jade, that's the kind of enthusiasm we like here at Itsi Studios. That's right. This went from me giving actual advice on how to motivate yourself to Itsi Studios with the movie Wetty. What has happened to the original plot of the movie? Sounds like a DJ film. You know what? I knows a lot about what? What does that mean? Oh my gosh, like the scratching noises. I'm not going to lie. This sounds like this sounds like a $6,000 like budget movie that is filmed in front of like the same two locations. No one understands, but you know what? We're gonna get like a cult following from it. That's what this movie sounds like. So I have to boil the kettle to wash your face? Oh no, that is bad. Izzy, how to deal with the cold? You know what? If I knew how to deal with the cold, I would be dealing with it. I don't deal with the cold. Wrap yourself in so many layers that the cold no longer exists, and never leave that warmth. Yeah. Climb into your flesh. That's the only way. $6,000. Hey, I feel like $6,000 for this movie is like a really large budget. Jay, how dare you? Do not. That song has been in my head for 3 years, and now you put it back in? How dare? How dare? Should have a Wii remote as a weapon? Yes, Shard. It will absolutely have a Wii remote as the weapon. You are completely correct. And all of his little minions will be like things from the Wii Sports section. Oh my gosh. You know what? I also forgot Achy Breaky Heart was a song. $6,000 will easily cover the crafts. No, Zematic. We will make this movie with $6,000. You can do a lot with $6,000. It will be badly done, but it will be done. Who said craft table? We do crafts on the floor. And they stay on the floor. All of our prop tables aren't tables. Prop floor. No! No! Don't stop! No Frozen! You know what? Shard, I'm going to assume you mean the Beatles song and not the song from Frozen. You meant the Frozen song? Good. Wait, I see what you did, Somatic. How dare. How dare. No! Why? Let it be. Yes, I was thinking of Let It Be, but you know what? It sounds similar enough. Let it be, let it be. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Good song. Am I the only one who like often forgets Frozen is a movie? Like, I don't think I've watched it in a long time. I'm You know, Fred, I'm glad you're not an ice elemental. I'm glad. I'm glad you are fire. No Frozen. I was thinking, you know, Shard, no, you were not. because no one's singing Let It Go in chat. Because no one knows. That song just left my head, okay? I can't have it back. I can't have it back. I just got over it. I just got over this hurdle. So in my mind, I have to replace it with Let It Be. That's the only way I'll survive this. It's the only way. Okay. You know what? Okay, Goose. I'm gonna do Goose's questions. I'm gonna do Goose's questions. I'm gonna do Goose's questions. Goose's questions. Goose's questions. Pay rent in your Yeah, no one likes any freeloaders. No one likes freeloaders. Caecus will tell you that. No one likes freeloaders. Did I get over it? No. I think I got more into it. I tried not to say under it. It was really hard. Learned what type of woman I'm into. Shard! This is the parlor. Keep it. No, you're bi. Genshin Impact woman. You know what? I feel like that does say something, though. Like, okay. How do I say this? If you're saying, I feel like the Genshin Impact taste transfers into real life. That's what I'm trying to say. Get yourself a woman who can... James, that is hilarious. 10 points. That is hilarious. Well done. And yes, you should always find yourself a woman who can look you and at least 3 other people in the eye. You never know when that might come in handy. For context, Raykan talks to the stream this morning. Ah, did they? Oh my gosh. I feel like the Genshin characters, like, they're all really good looking. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like that's a hard smasher pass list. That's a hard one to do. Cause I feel like they all look similar enough where it's like, if you're gonna smash one of them, you're gonna smash all of them. But if you're gonna pass all of them, you're gonna pass all of them. Waifu Central. Oh my gosh, what has this stream become? Where have we gone? It went from being so good and me giving actual advice. What has happened? What has happened? Ah! Welcome back, Psycho. Welcome back. Aside from the... Okay, yes. Aside from the literal children. I feel like that doesn't need to be explained, right? Right? Like, yeah. We're talking about Genshin characters, but we're gonna move on from that. Because I feel, no. I need more support if I'm talking about Genshin characters. I need more. I can't do it like this. Psycho, to be honest, neither do I. But you know what? You don't need to play. No, you don't need to play it in order to look at the characters. Characters, whole different level. Semitic! No! We just ended that. No! Let it be! Yeah. But in terms of what we're talking about, we've got I'm okay with let it be. I'm okay with let it be. Signalis? What? I don't think I have. Let me look them up right now. Because, you know, I've Googled a fair amount in this short stream. Oh! 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 You know what? With no feet? But the feet! You need the feet! And I'm not... Okay, wait. Before I can... No. I feel like this is going to be taken out of context. I think this is going to be... Okay. Never mind. We're good. I do feel like the no feet thing is weird. How do you walk without feet? I don't get... How do you walk? I haven't played this game, obviously. So, you're somewhat curious. You know what? Fair enough. Because I feel like there are two types of people. Well, no, there are three types of people in this world. There's the feet people. There's the no feet people. And then there's the people who just do not care. Nothing, Grim! I didn't say anything that could be taken out of context, so I don't know what you could mean. I don't know. No! No. How dare you say such a thing? I don't have a Sianna. I don't have a werewolf girlfriend. It's fine. Don't That's all stupid. No. Look. Sianna special. Sianna special. No, Jay. No, I didn't. It's just it's a bad. Oh no. Oh no. Look, if you don't have, that's fine. That's fine. I don't. Nah. How do I dig myself out of this hole? I don't know how. You hate feet so much that you love socks because they cover the feet. You know, James, I do know people like that. I do. Like, I don't like... Okay, here's where I am with feet. Now that we're in it, I feel like I just gotta go into it. Here's where I'm at with feet. I don't care either way. Like, if someone is walking around without socks, that doesn't bother me. Like, if you stick your feet in my face, I'm not going to be particularly happy. But if you aren't wearing socks, I don't care about seeing your feet. That's fine. That's fine. But, like, I also, like, if you don't have feet, I'm more curious about how you're walking than anything else. Like in the context, because context is key. In the context of the girl from Signalis, I was like, how does she walk without feet? That's all. That's all. Being interested in a certain quality of Itzies? What do you mean? I feel like Amity's... What do you mean? Okay. But to Saba. Oh my gosh! No! Psycho! I don't know. How do you balance it? That's what I'm asking, Grim! That's what I'm asking! That's what I don't understand! I don't feel like I'm... No shame! We don't have toes. We don't. It's true. But, like, I know humans are different than spiders. We have 8 legs to balance on. We have 8. That's great for balance. That's great for balance. But humans only have 2 legs. And if you don't have toesies, how do you balance? How? I don't get that. I don't. It's... No! Psycho! Context! suck toes for your bros. And I feel like that needs to be more of a catchphrase for someone, because that's amazing. Or more fun to trip over than two. Yes, but if you are a princess and you never trip, it works out wonderfully. No advice for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so if they're robots, it does make more sense that they're more able to balance. I will accept that reasoning. I will. Because they're not human. So you know what? We don't know. Maybe they have little things in without that don't need feet, but like that actually give them balance. You know, Psycho, I would love to give you advice because I would let's get back to the original plot of the movie. Ballet dancers dance on point, which is basically not having feet. But they do have like a not everyone's a ballet dancer. Not tentacles. You know what? Tentacles would make more sense. You have suction cups. So you know what? You can stick and therefore you can walk. I will say that. But Psycho, I would love to give you advice. Sure, a friend of yours likes to... No! She isn't lying. That's my advice. She isn't lying. You're welcome. Yours don't suction? What? That's the whole point of tentacles. How do you balance? Is it like spider legs? You also have 8. So you must walk like me. Yeah! That makes sense. Dance on point, they have to use their entire foot strength, so therefore they have more feet than Oh! I've never done ballet dance. I can ballroom dance, but I can't ballet dance. So I wasn't able to properly say anything. But they have more feet for your feet. Why are we talking about feet? It just kind of hit me that we're doing this. Why are we in this? Literally walking like a tripod. You know what? Tripods are sturdy. The strongest shape is a triangle. Did you bugabos know that? Strongest is triangle. If you ever try and build something, use triangles. Strongest shape. They can be like tails. You know what? But you know, they also have 8 and I have 8. So I feel like if they... Well, I'm thinking octopus tentacles. Like 8. Wait, do they have 8 or 6? I might be wrong. Oh no. That would look like a fool. Eldritch horrors are much different than terrestrial beings. You know, that's fair somatic. I don't know a lot about eldritch horrors. So you'll have to teach me sometime. So I will leave it to you. Some problems are best solved by pretending they don't exist. You know, James, that's some solid advice. You are absolutely correct. And I should stop talking. If only I had ever learned how to. Do squids really have 10 tentacles? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm excited to see it when it comes out, Somatic. Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm taking James' advice because James has good advice. He should be giving advice. So we're going to move on to Goose's question. Maybe budgeting / saving advice. Sometimes it feels like no matter how much money I save, I end up back at square one somehow. And advice on picking up new hobbies or getting back into old hobbies. Oh, bye, Somatic. Everyone say bye to Somatic. Everyone wave. Everyone wave goodbye. Tentacles. But octopus only have 8 tickles. 8. Okay. So now we're moving on to Goose's question. I don't think Goose is here today. Sad. In terms of budgeting / saving, oh gosh. Yeah, it really is. You gotta, like, Jay's absolutely correct in saying that, like, get a locked account. I did that for a long time. I had a locked account, and I would put a little bit of money every single month, and it would just, and it slowly built up. So it's definitely easier if you, I also think, like, if you take, like, a percentage of whatever money you get, like, as a gift, as just random money you find on the street, whatever. If you ever get any money, and if you just take, let's say 10% of it, whatever it is, even if it's $1, 10 cents, okay, and then put it in a piggy bank. Piggy banks? Love them. I love piggy banks. I've had a piggy bank since I was a child. I love my little piggy bank. It's adorable. Get a piggy bank. Lock an account for a year and monthly put it in amount. And you know, it's true. You would have to talk to whatever bank you are. I would. Oh, is there a new spider VTuber? I have not met her yet. I'll have to look her up. That's very exciting. That rounds each transaction to the nearest dollar and invest it. That's also a really good technique. Like, I think people get again, I always say people get overwhelmed. That's always my answer. Yeah, so if you, I think the best advice in terms of, like, saving money is just save little bits at a time. Don't go too hard where it's like, I'm gonna put $100 in my savings right now, and then it's like, well, now I'm poor. How should you get rid of your fear of spiders? We're lovely. Just surround yourself with spiders. Hi, I'm a spider. Surround yourself with me. Problem solved. Yes, my family randomly gifted me an Among Us piggy bank recently. Honestly, that sounds great. It sounds great. Like, an Among Us piggy bank? That sounds awesome. Why would that be ironically used? No, that's amazing. It's a little sus. Yeah, save up. Also, don't go too crazy with, like, buying. Like, buy yourself something every now and then, but don't, like, always buy yourself everything you want. Yeah! Ironically building a savings account for a year. Dang, that Among Us piggy bank is super ironic. I know, Psycho. We are sweet. Look at me. I'm sweet. Ta-da! And I keep away the flies. Although I do seem to need to apologize to Romeo. I seem to have eaten some of his flies. Small coins? I know! It's really fun. I love opening my piggy bank. I don't have one that, like, some people have ones, like, where you need to crack them or, like, break them in order to get the money out. I have one that just has, like, a little opening on the bottom you can open. And then you can, like, pull out the money. And I do it every once in a while just to count it. And then I put it back in the piggy bank. It's fun putting money in the piggy bank. I think people are like, piggy banks are too childish. No, they're great. Piggy banks are awesome. Piggy banks are amazing. Love piggy banks. So I do suggest getting a piggy bank. Great saving technique. And then, like, what I do, because I don't use a lot of cash. So whenever I get cash, I put it in the piggy bank. That's what I do to save money. It's not a lot, but, you know, every little bit counts. Tin can style ones. Oh, I love that. More trigger to get the money. More equals more incentive to save. Trigger? What? Trigger? And also, I feel like if you have something you really want, it's easier to save up for it because you know that there's a reward at the end of your saving, which is always nice too. And just give it a small poke as a start. Itzy, get over here. You're gonna poke me? You're gonna poke me? Ow. Oh, I've had autocorrect. More incentive to... It's true, because you don't want to go through the... I also feel like with, like, piggy banks, like, you would feel upset if you broke it when you don't need to. So it's like, I'm not going to break it unless I actually have to. So then it's better. I do know someone who got some money once and then she buried it. So you could always do that too. Big Piggy Bank censored your comment. Dang, Big Piggy Bank is here? Oh my gosh. This video gonna get bonked for the piggy bank. Having an emotional aspect to it? Like to saving or to the piggy bank? I don't know. It's true, because like I love my piggy bank because it's from my childhood. If you want to like spooters, the spider, then I need to start somewhere. So you're gonna start with poking me? No. I'll send my cousin Samantha over there. About breakable piggy banks being made to get you to buy. Dang, Big Piggy Bank really was watching. They were on to you, James. They were like, no. No big piggy banks. No big piggy banks. We need you to buy the piggy banks. Make sure you break them. Look, Fred, I am emotionally attached to my money pig. It's a very cute pig. It has my name on it. Okay, wait, I'm gonna describe my piggy bank to you all. It has my name in it, and it has little pink stars and purple stars and like pink hearts and purple hearts all over it. I have it right near my desk. I was looking at it. I am very attached to it. I love it. I love my piggy bank. As a baby. It's me bringing home the bacon. What? That's as good as my pun work goes. God, I'm bad at puns. Why am I part of YOKAST? We rely on puns, and I do none of it. And then, okay, and Goose's second question was about hobbies. Because I feel like we answered the first question really well. Get a piggy bank. Advice on picking up new hobbies and getting back into old hobbies. Make sure they're interesting hobbies. If they're interesting hobbies, you'll want to keep doing them. If they're not interesting, you'll drop them. I don't know. It makes sense to me. I don't know. Hobbies is a tough one. Because, don't get me wrong, I have my fair share of hobbies that I've dropped. Because they just weren't they felt more taxing to me than anything else. So I was like, I'm not doing these anymore. So I figure hobbies are something that like, I feel like you need to look hard for a hobby, to be honest. You can't just be any old hobby. What if I hugged a spider or just held it for a few seconds? Yeah, that would probably work. I mean, phobias are tough. Phobias are tough, but you know, there is actual ways of getting rid of phobias, which are really, really useful. Like, if you really want to get rid of a phobia, there are legitimate ways to do it. The biggest one is actually just like, I forget what it's called, but basically it's like, you have like 85 steps to it or something. And it's like, okay, first you imagine the thing you're scared of. Then you imagine yourself a little closer to it. And you imagine this whole scenario of you getting closer and closer to your phobia and then interacting with it. And you imagine each step and then you do each step. And like you slowly just like go into that. And I totally forget what it's called. But it is an actual way that a lot of people will get rid of their phobias. So, there you go. I'm not lying when I'm like, oh, exposure therapy. That's what it's called. Exposure therapy. Where it's you just continually expose yourself to your phobia. And not in the worst way possible, but like in a little way at first, and then you just slowly increase your exposure to them. Weird tip for hobbies. Don't start a hobby that requires buying a bunch of stuff at the start. If you don't like it, you know, Jay, that's actually completely true. Because I feel like this happens with a lot of people in hobbies, is you'll be like, I'm getting into this, and then you'll buy all of the top equipment right away. And then a month later, you'll be like, you'll stop doing it, right? And then you just have all of this great equipment and you'll never use it again. So it is definitely like something where you should wait for it. And if you know you truly care about it, that's when you buy the equipment. And that's a tip for saving and for hobbies. Good job, Jane. Well done. If you're afraid of something, just eat it. What if you can't eat it? What if you're afraid of microwaves? How are you going to eat that? Thousands of Legos for one of your hobbies playing. Thank goodness. I read it and I completely forgot what you said. Sure. Thank goodness. I have thousands of Legos for one of my hobby of playing with Legos. Legos are a great hobby. Legitimate. That's a great hobby. Like, always worth. To say you swallow 7 spiders per year unconsciously, I gotta. Don't swallow spiders! Oh my gosh! Don't swallow me! No! What? What? Don't stop! That's messed up, James. Is why you're kind of hesitant to start crocheting. You know, it's true. I was once a person who was really into knitting, and I got like really into it for like a month, and then I never knitted again. I don't know how I do that now. Yeah, so I think crocheting isn't too hard of a hobby, and you know, it is time to finish a project, but you know, I think as long as you don't try and like, oh, I have to crochet right now, but like just start picking up the habit of like unconsciously picking it up when you're like watching a movie or something, and then it can become something you do with your hands instead of like just fidgeting, because I know I fidget a lot. So I think crocheting would be a great hobby to start to like help with fidgeting. Just be the guy who ate an entire plane once. Is there a guy who ate an entire plane? I can't imagine he's doing very well. I think eating a spider is a bit too over the line for me. I don't disagree, Shard. Don't eat spiders. Not the thing to do. Oh no, don't get obsessed with TikTok again. That's a hole no one should fall into. I never fell into the TikTok hole, to be honest. I very much like, people would send me TikToks, and that's really the only time I ever went on the app. And I never got into the TikTok hole. I don't know why, because like I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of Instagrams thing. Like I watch a lot of videos. But TikTok just never got into TikTok. I don't know why. But I do think it's bad to be like it's hard to social media is it's a whole. I'm not a huge social media person, which is why I often which is why I say this, like Twitter, you guys know this by now. I feel like I'm so bad with Twitter because I often forget it exists. And then like today, Twitter didn't send me any notifications. So I really forgot it existed. So when like it's really easy to just forget about social media sometimes. If you turn off the notifications, because I don't know. I don't really like social media. I find it like it pulls me in and I forget about everything else around me, and I don't like that because I like paying attention to everything around me more. I like paying attention to the people I'm with. And I feel social media drags me out of that. Which is really upsetting. Oh my gosh, a Candace Psycho. I see. Psycho, you forget I'm too dumb to get a joke like that. You really think I would fall for that? No. You know why? Because I'm too foolish. I'm absolutely the joke about this. Where it's like, what's up, dog? And it's like, oh gosh. I know the rest of the joke would be like, oh, wait, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to explain myself with a joke, but I can't remember the joke, so I'm failing miserably, which I feel like proves my point even more. Yeah, I did go on Twitter, Psycho. I see what you tried to do to me. And you failed. Can never get me. Can never get me with such a joke. Forget everything I just said for the past 3 minutes. I saw that joke coming a mile away. I knew what you were trying to do and I didn't fall for it. I'm amazing. Itsy and Caecus are on the opposite sides of these nuts types of joke. I can't believe I just said that. Caecus has heard them all. It's true. But you know what? We still sometimes get Caecus, so it's possible. And Itsy just doesn't. I pay attention. I just focus on the wrong thing. I feel like, and I can't believe I'm about to give you advice on how to get me on a D's Nuts type of joke. Honestly, the best way would just be like, hey, Itsy, have you ever met Candace? Oh, no, because then I would go, no, I've never met anyone like that. I feel like the best way would be like, and I'm going with the Candace one, and I don't understand why I'm trying to explain how you should do this to me next time. See? Well, no, James, here's the problem with that. I feel like I would go, no, I've never met that friend. And that's why I'm like, you gotta get rid of like any adverbs or adjectives. Which ones would it be? Any descriptors of the thing. of the premise of the name. If you're trying to go for like, this is a name and you gotta say it so you can say the rest of the joke. Yeah, like, hey, can you say up dog out loud? Yeah, that might work on me. I mean, I know all the up dog jokes because everyone does, you know, because up dog was a big thing back in the day. I feel like up dog was the version of D's Nuts now. But yeah, exactly. If you're just like, hey, Itsy, did you ever think of naming yourself Candace? I think you would get me with something like that, where it's like, oh no, I never thought about the name Candace. And then it'd be like, well, Candy's nuts. Back in the day. Back in the good old days. Because just saying up dog doesn't do anything. You gotta say, what's up, dog? It's true. It's true. You do. Well, I feel like it works. Like, if a person came up to me and just went, up, dog, it kind of sounds like sup, dog. Hey, can you say sup, dog out loud? That works. That works. Using the lingo of the children with sup. Works every time. Oh my gosh. No, that's not true. Yeah. Oh my gosh, James! James! That's the joke I was thinking of earlier when I was trying to explain. Yes! Oh my gosh! You did it! You did it! Amazing! Did you hear Steve Jobs died of ligma? Who's Steve Jobs? That's exactly what I was trying to think of. Well done. Well done, James. There is no more questions left from the tweet. We did it. All 5 questions were answered in 2 hours. Oh my gosh. You're about to head out. Oh, bye, Psycho. I'm probably also going to be heading out soon too, to be honest. I can't believe I've been talking to you all for so long. I thought this would be like an hour-long stream. Wait, no, it has. I moved it. What? No, it's been 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. It's been so long. What? I guess Caecus actually starts in like 15 minutes. So we'll probably hang out for like a few more minutes. Okay, it was fun, Psycho. Thank you for coming today. Thank you. Even though you tried to get me with a Candace joke. Only take 30 minutes per question. James, this is the first time you've seen one of my streams, I believe. That pretty much sums out me. I ramble a lot. I don't know why. I panic and I talk. It's bad for everyone involved. Namely an offshoot of the link. If Caecus would do this kind of stream, do you really think if Caecus did this kind of stream, I mean, he probably will eventually, maybe on his birthday. No one needs that. I'll avoid it like the plague. No, I shouldn't say that. Everyone should support Caecus. He's streaming in 10 minutes. On how to deal with self-esteem? Oh, an actual question! Yay! I shall answer this in 5 minutes and we'll ramble for 5 while we wait for Caecus. How to deal with self-esteem? Self-esteem is a really tricky one. And that's because I think the biggest problem with self-esteem is the fact that we compare ourselves to an image that we have in our brain of ourselves, if that makes sense. And, this might be different, but I know for me that, like, I have an image of what I seem like in my head, and what comes out isn't always the same. Like, or like if, when you see yourself in the mirror versus how you see yourself in the head, they're two very different things. I think, it's really important because, it's important to listen to people when they compliment you. I know that like, for me, I never believe them, which is why, like, when you bugaboos are all like, you're cute, a little part of me is like, I don't know, like, and that is my self-esteem getting into it. So I think it's, like, important to believe people when they do say nice things about you. And I also think it's about not comparing yourself to others. And it really comes to you have to work on accepting yourself, which is so hard. And I know that's like the most generic thing I could ever say, because I feel like everyone's like, you have to love yourself. And it's kind of annoying to hear, to be honest, sometimes, because it's like, yeah, I know that. How do I do it? And to be honest, there's no right answer, because everyone loves themselves differently. Some people will like to give themselves a compliment a day, but I think it's really just about getting that voice of self-doubt in your mind. I think it's really about making sure not to believe them. That voice is stupid. That voice is wrong. That voice needs to die. Kill it. Be afraid of it like you're... Well, no, don't be afraid of it. That's the problem. Yeah. Self-esteem is a tricky one because everyone has a different way of learning to love themselves. And it's true. Yeah, it's true. Positive comments can really help. But it's also making sure you believe those positive comments. Because I think the problem is a lot of people might tell us nice things, but we don't always believe it. So I think it's really important to believe the people around you, because I don't think they're lying to you. I hope not. So, perfect tip for everything. I'm glad that getting rid of the voice is a perfect tip for everything. I also think it's a perfect tip because what it comes down to, like, every little insecurity, every little bit of self-doubt we have in our lives, like, it all comes down to that horrible, horrible little voice, which sucks. Like, it sucks so hard. No one likes that voice. So, it's important to work on getting rid of it and learning to accept it at the same time, because you can't always get rid of it. It's kind of good to have humility, but it's also good to forgive yourself. I think forgiveness is really important. I don't know, because I think we're our harshest critics. So I think if you learn to not critique yourself as much, it might be easier. And, you know, Shard, I think with self-esteem, it's about putting yourself out there just as little bit as you can. It doesn't have to be a lot every now and then, but a little bit every now and then can really help with self-esteem too, because it's scary. I feel like self-esteem comes from like the fear of rejection. And again, that just comes down to like surrounding yourself with the right people and just really learning to care for yourself. It's not easy to forgive yourself. Of course not. Unfortunately not. But that's when it comes down to being really important to take those little steps of forgiveness. You know, it doesn't have to be 100% all at once. So if you can forgive yourself just like 2.5%. Thank you for the advice. I feel like it was crummy advice, to be honest, Shard. I feel like my advice is too generic. I feel like it's like advice everyone hears and kind of knows themselves. But sometimes it can help to hear it from others. And I think, okay, there is this one thing. Why all the shorts there's Caecus has decided to become a thirst trap. I don't know why. There's no thirst. James, unfortunately, Caecus is our most unsay-so member of YOKAST, and he likes to prove that. Although Amity's giving a run for his money. No one can tell me I'm wrong. So, yeah. Tell Caecus to do more. Tell him to come up with something new. He'll be so angry at me for saying that. But it's true. It's true. He hasn't done anything new since then. I'm just gonna be mean to him now, apparently. I'm not helping his self-esteem. Although I think Caecus has some... Shard, take some of Caecus' self-esteem. I got it. That's the best thing to do. He has so much of it. If you take a drop of it, you'll be overflowing. That's my new advice. Forget everything else I said. New advice. Get some of Caecus's. He has too much. Bring him down. Work with me, Shard. Yeah. He's gonna be upset I said that. Oh my gosh. Yay, I'm glad, Shard. I'm glad. I'm not evil! What? I'm not evil. I'm being honest. Another piece of advice, Bugaboo, is if people call you evil, just say you're being honest. Works every time. Yes, in Revenge of the Chickens. Go after his self-confidence. And it's not like he doesn't have to... he has so much. Take it away. I feel like that's too evil of a laugh. I need to... Sorry. Less evil laugh. If I do a less evil laugh, it'll be better. Yes. Anya and the weird glasses stuff on Caecus. Oh, I'm glad you like our models, James. I'm glad. I'm really glad you like us. I think we look very cool. I think for monsters, we're quite fun. You know, no one knew that a spider could be as beautiful as me. Yeah. But I am. I am here to prove spiders can be beautiful. That's me. That's me. I am beautiful. Yeah. Don't take my self-esteem. It's all a facade. Ha! Yes. Since Monster Museum. Oh my gosh, Monster Museum. Oh gosh, I kind of forgot about Monster Museum. Gosh, you guys are reminding me of so many things I've forgotten about. Monster Museum. We still need a war strategy to avenge all the chickens Caecus murdered. You're right. We do. We need to haunt him with chickens. If we haunt him, he'll never want to do it again. If we make the chickens unite against him and haunt him and terrify him, he'll never want to kill them again. It works in every haunting story. They're always like, you know, if we haunt him, you won't. It's true. Caecus will be streaming soon. He's streaming. I guess I gotta plug him now. Oh no. He's doing Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas Fallout. The Vegas of falling out. Yes, he will be streaming in just a couple minutes. So, we'll do a Buck Band raid of the I think he's streaming on YouTube today. If anyone's wondering. So, is on your assassination list? Good. I'm gonna help you. No, I'm not that mean. Yeah! If you're tired or can't do it, understandable. But if everyone wants to head over to Caecus's, thank you for all joining me today. I can't believe we talked for so long. And, next time, we're going to write a script. That's what I've decided. We're writing a script. We're gonna write it for wet internet intelligence. And we're gonna nail it. It's gonna be an amazing script. So that's gonna be the next chatting stream. We'll be writing a script. Oh gosh, why have I committed to this? We're gonna do it. So thank you everyone for coming today. Thank you. What? You're right. We did change the name. Everyone, if you'd like to head over to Caecus, absolutely. If not, understandable. But thanks for coming today, Bugaboos. I'm so happy to have talked to you all. And even though I postponed on you all, I'm sorry about that. And tomorrow, Sianna, Amity, and I are doing the YOKAST first ever off collab on Amity's channel. We're doing Christmas karaoke. Wow! So if anyone wants to catch that, it's gonna be unarchived. So it'll be the only time to see it. So thank you everyone. Love you all. Thanks for coming. Bye bye, Bugaboos. Go do a Bugaband raid on Caecus. Yeah. Bye bye.